Hello everyone, welcome to the My RSI Life YouTube channel. I'm your host Mitch, and in today's episode, we're going to be reviewing some of the funniest RSI jokes and references in TV and movies. Some of these are extremely funny, so watch till the end to get my take on my number one pick. And if I missed any jokes or references that you know of in TV or movies or even books, go ahead and let us know in the comments. All right, let's get to it. First on our list, we've got Guns A Kimbo, starring Daniel Radcliffe.
Do you still have one of my spare inhalers?
Maybe. Check my handbag. Down there.
Can you just grab it for me? I was up all night last night coding. I have terrible RSI.
Right. Some vigorous coding.
Yeah.
This scene made me laugh out loud so hard when I was watching it in my living room. I remember first watching this movie very soon after I got my injury, and just seeing my condition referenced explicitly by Daniel Radcliffe in a movie was a sharp moment of levity. And overall, I'm really glad to see this RSI reference in the clip. Next on the list, we've got Animaniacs. I love the Animaniacs, and I always have. And in this one, they are Greek gods who get carpal tunnel and repetitive stress injury, is what Doc calls it, due to smiting too much and due to being workaholic Greek gods.
All this smiting is giving me carpal tunnel.
I knew that Greek gods could get repetitive stress injuries.
Wacko's instincts are to see a doctor, which is absolutely right. And when that is not an option, Yakko suggests that they go on vacation. Pretty good stuff.
If you'll check my medical records, you'll see I have a crippling arthritis in my index fingers. Look at them!
Of course, there had to be a Simpsons clip here. The Simpsons are timeless and pioneers in comedy. I don't need to tell you that. In this episode, Who Shot Mr. Burns Part 2, groundskeeper Willie is a suspect in killing Mr. Burns, and he's saying he could never be the perp because he's got trigger fingers so bad in his hands.
I got it from Space Invaders in 1977.
Due to Space Invaders. And Chief Wiggum says,
Oh yeah, that was a pretty addictive video game.
Video game?
and admitting that video games are addicting and can cause those symptoms. And of course, it hits the punchline perfectly, like the Simpsons always do. We saved the best for last, and it's South Park. Hopefully a lot of you saw this one coming. This episode is from 2006 and even won an Emmy. This makes the top of the list first because Kyle experiencing RSI throughout the episode drives dramatic tension. It also really shows the story of how folks get RSI through Kyle's character. From about the middle of the episode, Kyle starts complaining about hand pain, starts showing visible signs of hand pain and RSI, and Cartman continues to push him to game harder and harder.
Dude, my mouse clicking finger hurts.
Keep clicking, pal. You can do it.
The boys lead an increasingly unhealthy lifestyle, eating tons of junk food and drinking energy drinks, gaming nonstop every day for hours, and becoming fat and even getting, what looks like a lot of skin problems. Kyle's condition degrades rapidly at the moment of peak stress at a computer when they have the most need for him, which is actually very similar to how my RSI happened, very rapidly at a moment of peak stress. The main antagonist is even wearing a wrist brace, implying that he's got symptoms of RSI. And Kyle's worsening symptoms ultimately put their entire mission at risk. Cartman tries to treat it with Bengay. I've never really heard of that. But this is a hilarious example and rightfully deserves our top spot. So that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this kind of content, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. It really does help. And we'll see you next time.